I do not understand why it's doing this. Great, I'm not showing. Going with the devil. You'll just have to forgive me for a moment while I try to fix this. For whatever reason, I should have gotten this ready beforehand. I apologize. Alright, snap camera, done. Now, snap camera, load. Load your boat, snap camera. Here we go. Why aren't you working? You suck. Why do you suck? I did this, I fixed this before. Oh, I know what it is. I have to deactivate and then activate. Okay, that's what we do. We activate and then deactivate. Good morning. Boom, there I is. That worked. Woo! Why are you being stupid, computer? There we go. There we go. Why am I on magic carpet? Oh, I didn't know you could fly around on this. This is hilarious. The swanky seahorse. Too funny. Good morning. I'm flying around on a seahorse, apparently. Who knew? Running with the devil. I don't know why I have running with the devil stuck in my head. I think that I have running in the devil. Oh. Boop. I think running with the devil is stuck in my head because I was talking to Hammy this morning. Real war hamster. And he is the devil. The devil, I say. Running with the devil. Okay, I have some houses that I promised people I would look at, or that who asked me to look at their houses. First one is Quickwag. See if you see books in the bookshelves. Otherwise, avoid the fatal traps. Goodness. Somebody's trying to kill me. That ain't right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I saw Quickwag stuff. I know that they recently posted. Where did it go? Quickwag. Quickwag. Last visited a month ago. Was this it? Was this the contest home? I gotta ask them which home was which. They did not say which it was. Ah! Which house is this? Sonia! Sonia! Thank you for the raid, Sonia. Let me give you a shout out. Shout out, Sonia, please. Everybody follow Sonia. She does housing as well. She does housing contests. She's awesome. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just waking up, just getting started. Just enjoying it. The early morning coffee. Welcome, everyone. There is a giveaway going on right now, exclamation point potato, and you get entered into a PCEU, PCNA, 50,000 gold. It's an everyday thing. Which did you like? Did you try any that you liked? Or were they all awful? That's what I want to know. Were any of them good? Yes, it is. Every day. Alright, we'll start with Sinabar Manor, matthiessen. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is delicious. Pizza combos, I haven't had those since like high school. Oh, wow. That's wild. Somebody should get you like the regional snacks. Like some areas regionally snack on weird things. Like Gardettos are big in a lot of the country, and then there's like some people even like pig's feet and stuff. Weird stuff like that. Really? I'm surprised. Good morning, Kit Kavesh. I did not expect it that somebody just trying Vegemite would like it. I assumed it was a one of those kind of what's the word? Acquired tastes. Oh. This piece of paper is hovering, Dr. Demento. You may want to fix that. Okay, that was funny. That was really funny. It's not usually something that people love straight off. It's an acquired taste. As I've been told. Yes, a lot of people like to eat it on toast, but with a very thin spread of it. I don't know if it's salty or sour or what. I haven't tried it yet. I'm scared of it with what everybody says. Yes, that's what everybody was saying on BuzzFeed anyway. They're like, if you're going to try it, make sure you spread it very thin. Best in slot. Look at this beautiful place. This is definitely what Dr. Demento does is he or she, I'm not sure. Oh, Kit Kat is Tim Tams. Okay. That's what I thought. It was very salty. Yeah. Is they decorate their homes, I think, for their characters. So each one is very specifically chosen for their character. So depending on what's in here, you kind of get a sense of what the character is like. So that's what we're looking at this morning. It may be missing. It is greater than Tim Tam? Okay. We may be missing effects, in which case we can always come back when Dr. Demento gets them to me. But this is a really cozy, pretty room. Oh my gosh. Wow, Salvis, you just made that really sound unappetizing. Really, really unappetizing. Normally I would like that, but oh, one quick thing. Before I forget, I'm gonna spam the hell out of you. These are the ongoing contests. So if you want to enter any, there you go. Those are what's going on. It says whether they're also posted to my Discord. And Sonia, if you run one, I'll add it. It doesn't, you know, I'm always updating it, so it's no big deal. Look at this little guy just chilling over here. So yeah, that's what I do is I keep updates for everybody. And if you know of contests that I don't have up there, please tell me and I will add it. Because you know how it gets. Yeah, Sonia, I really got to get the cojones up to run one myself. I'm a little shy about that. A little bit shy. Look at how pretty this place is, though. Very restful home. I think it's the trees. But yeah, I haven't, I want to, but I'm scared. We'll see. I'll give it a shot. Sooner or later. I just gotta get up the courage. I'm afraid nobody will enter. What is it? What is prosa? I don't know what that is. Shouldn't I know that? Hey, Ula. Let's do it. Do a shout out for Ula as well. Well, whoever needs one of those. Oh. Never heard of it. Doesn't mean that, I mean, I guess I feel kind of stupid that I don't know about something like that. Hey, Ari. All right, Mystery wants me to go at night, so we'll go to that later. Okay. Wants to do Geek Me Outs. Craglawn Estate, Earthtear. Is that like prose? Or is it a totally different thing? If you haven't given me a follow, it would be very muchly appreciated. Hey, Warzone. Oh, okay. I don't know. It could be a different thing. Good morning, Shenzi. Hey, everyone. I'm getting started. And we're looking at houses. And we are still drinking our coffee. So for anybody who's one of the first houses today, I deeply apologize. You're going to get a little shafted because I'm a little out of it until I have more coffee. But look at this little cove. Holy schmoly, this is gorgeous. Yeah, so I did not make a stream team. So, oh, good. So what you need to do is, if you want me to ever be able to give gifts to console, hit hit follow. And if I have enough followers, eventually maybe I'll be considered, but currently not being considered. You don't have to have effects in them. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So it's not everybody's cup of tea. You know, some people like effects, some people don't. I do not judge. It really is pretty. Look at all the candles, the petals, the butterflies, the water. Like, it's just lovely. Look at how lovely this cove is. Thank you. Thank you. I know, I was looking yesterday and a lot of the stream team people weren't streaming ESO. But that kind of, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But I just, you know, the more follows I get, the more they'll consider me. Exactly, Shenzi, exactly so. That is exactly so. It's apparent. Thank you so much for the follow. That's what I need. Woo. You're absolutely right. I love these little eaves, by the way, used in the tents. Well, the follows are the biggest things. I guess they have to update it, you know? They really need to update the documents that say that you need 1,000 followers to apply, if that's not the case. And I think it's not the case. Have you guys seen this new thing that EHT does where you can mouse over something and it'll tell you what it is? Let's see if we can find something that I don't know what it is. It happens sometimes. Look, there's 2 coves here. This is very cool. So let me tell you what this item is, all right? You do Shift I, and you see that pop up? It says it's well, I got the ivy in it. Fine. Typical. Typical! Ivy has a huge hitbox. Khajiit Loft Reed. Did I not send it to you, Delisha? Holy crow. I am so sorry. Thank you for reminding me. You did. How did you... Did I not send it to you? Did you get it? Okay, okay. I was like, wait, I could have sworn I sent it. Oh, that was you, Garmington. I was wondering who did that. You did win the pot yesterday, Delisha. I did say congrats. Sorry. Enter it again. You can get it again. I knew it wasn't going to be good. I knew you weren't going to like it. But I didn't know it was you who tried it. Gorgeous house, geek me out. I love the coves. It's really beautiful. I'm sorry if I'm not really giving it the attention it deserves. Elosin's exorcised. Yeah, I should say more in it, but yes, you did win. I've been talking to Hammy all morning, but I don't know where he is. He was around, but now he's not. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I kind of want to send a message to Gina and tell her, you know, they should really. Who's Chig? I should know who that is, shouldn't I? Who is that? It should probably be someone I'm following. I did send a message to Gina, though, which she's promptly ignored so far. Just Cheg. Bearded Cheg. I don't know who that is. How do I not know who that is? I don't even see them listed. Did they do ESO? Oh, wow. That's why. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Alright. That makes sense. I want your guar. Gives it to me. So yeah, I sent her a message saying, you know, do I need to apply again next quarter? Or does the application I already sent in count? No answer. But, which is kind of weird because I was told specifically, reach out to her, ask her a question. She's busy, but she'll always answer. And I didn't get an answer, so I don't know. Hey, Ancien. This one? This house? We, well, Halloween season is coming up, and we can all do, skulls together. We'll do a, what are those things called this year? Hollow skulls? Hallow skulls? Whatever the hell they're called. Let's see. Wraith Homes? Oh yeah, Wraith Home is available. As is, oh my god, look at those legs. Look at those stupid front legs. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, those legs. But what I was saying is, he's not that stupid looking. I mean, it's not great, but it's not stupid looking. Switch filters. All right, we shall switch filters to something less recognizable. We'll be a potato. Woot. Hey, I have arthritis and I'm not bent like that. Oh, I got the guar. I got the guar and it's gorgeous. What's KCD? King's something? I don't know what KCD is. Don't feel bad talking about other games or other streamers. It does not bother me. I'm not all possessive like that. But what I was trying to get at is, oh, you wanted a new filter? Jeez, alright, fine. I'll give you a new filter that you haven't seen. Let's see. What's one that you haven't seen? If there's one that you haven't seen. You know, I really wish... Oh, Ancient Esmeralda. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I know your name. I know exactly who you are. All right, here. Is this one, does this one make you happy? What's it called? Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've never heard of that. Oh, it's a trap. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Let me write that down. And Laura, I like her. Northwind. It's a trap. YouTube. Okay, wrote it down. So what it was... Gosh, I keep getting completely distracted when I'm trying to say this. Not by you guys. I can't get a thought out. This year... Aw! Thank you, because I'm a goofball? Yeah, I'm a goofball. I have no shame when I can't. Aw! I'm sorry. I have no shame when it comes to looking like an idiot, because I look like an idiot. That's fine. This year, when the event starts, I will find a place that we can farm. I know there is a place for plunder skulls, and we'll try to get everybody who wants it enough plunder skulls to to get this house because I want to help y'all who don't have it get this house because it's an amazing house to build in. And you can see from what Ellison has done here. I mean, it's got this really great, what's the word? Ambiance. You can add scary shit to it, and it really does help make it super kind of creepy. But you can also go in on another direction as well. Man, I haven't been 17 in a long time. Let me tell you. In a long time. Oh, Gramington, I forgot to shout you out. Gramington plays other games, so if you're interested in a variety, Gramington's good for that. He's also a cute guy. Does it? I don't remember. Is this you, Warzone? I never would have guessed. I didn't realize. I'm glad you told me. So, also the Hectaheme, great for nighttime. It was the one that's for sale right now. The Shadow Ghost horse. This guy. Let me see. It was on an angle, which is probably what did it, but it was still pretty awful. Oh gosh, I can't do it right. Stabby's a moron. Stabby is a moron. This is the horse. Here you go. With the awful legs. Yeah, but you're young at heart, Jemima. You're young at heart for sure. But we've got some achievement items here. We've got pathing, which is spooky. I bet this ghost pathing at night is probably awesome to watch. I mean, there's something about these ghost creatures that really works. If you had the chicken, I'd be like, the ghost chicken, I'd add that too because it's, I'm like, here's the ghost chicken, or as I like to call it, last night's dinner. Cheesy joke. Also, these little wiggly things are good too. This one is great, yeah. All right. Believe me, I've felt 71 since I was 30 and got cancer. Trust me on this one. All right, let's go to an antiquarian. Esmeralda, we'll go to your safe heaven. Or haven. And then I will try to do your umlaut properly. I am so tired of the forums in terms of like constantly updating everybody's been in it in my stream and trying to let everybody know, because I think a lot of people don't really get on the streams. I mean on the forums. I feel like the forums people are just the same group over and over, and I really wish more people would take part in it. I'm gonna be 44 in February. And it feels it. It feels it. Look at how pretty this is. All right, so there's a couple of things I want to point out. Ivy. Put it on anything and it looks good, honestly. But I'm wondering if these are crown store trees, these blue ones. I'm wondering if we're gonna have high elf stuff. Yeah, we're doing high elf here. We got Altmer stuff in here. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that gorgeous swirly staircase. You must have done that with EHT, but my lord, that's not easy. That is hard to do. Oh my goodness. And then you're up here in the crafting store. Oh goodness. This is just beautiful. Killed your item count, but you still got space. Look at how pretty that is. Just, you know, in case you want a spiral staircase, folks, you can do this too. Good morning. I know, but she still has space. Oh, wow. That ain't cool. Yeah, when I was growing up, my parents were very anti-computer. We got the Apple IIc when it first, maybe a couple years after it first came out. And oh, look how pretty. Breton shelf long. Okay, it's gorgeous. You did a phenomenal job on that. Look at all the art. Oh wow, you made actual art. Look at how beautiful this is. They're like collages. My parents did not believe that it was healthy for me to be on the computer. So I was always getting in trouble. And I would stay up really late once they were asleep so that I could game without them knowing it. Especially once they put it in the basement. These are beautiful. I honestly love that you made art. Like your own art. And so, but what's funny is that my mom's now 75. My dad's older. When I got cancer at 30, my mom became obsessed with like tablet games, like tablet mysteries, to the point where she bought. Thanks so much for the follow, Nora Yummy. So much so that she actually bought like every single mystery game she could find for her iPad. It got ridiculous, right? She was spending so much money on it. She was completely obsessed. And now she's like a super gamer who plays, she doesn't do that kind of spending anymore. She figured out that that was perhaps a bad idea. And now she does Twitter. She is a Twitter freak. Super Twitter, okay? She posts all day long on Twitter. And I was like, who are you? And do you regret treating me like garbage when I was a kid about playing on computers? And she's like, I'm so sorry. I get it now. I'm sorry. It's like, as long as you get it, that's fine. How did they do that thing on the bottom? How did you do this? Is that the top of a bottle? Because that's not part of the urn, is it? Or the ewer. What is that? I can't tell what that is. I don't know. Bottom of a vase. Very clever, subtle detail. I like it. It makes it definitely look like a drain. So at least my mom apologized for making me feel bad about being a gamer as a kid. Especially as a female gamer, no less. But she did stop. So this is like a little bit between a workstation here and a bedroom. And an office with some... Oh, I like how you did that. You made a Zora, the incense holder. Well, yeah, but she realized when I got cancer that there's nothing like distracting yourself from bad times. And to do that, a video game is the best. Let's be honest. So she realized that too little too late, but she did realize it. Well, I think a lot of people have had their minds changed these days when they're... Look at the kitties. You have a lot of them. When the fact is that we have so little ways to socialize now. All right, time to switch. What will we go to? We will do... Let's see. We'll do another potato, but this time It's like a Vogue potato. Maybe I'll switch this. Maybe we'll do something else. Hello. I'll tell you what. We'll do blue hair lady and I'll put my hair up. That way it looks real. Okay, you want potato? We'll go back to potato. I'm okay with potato. All right. It's like a Vogue potato. I'm like that cool. Oh, look at the statuary. The trick that you did with that is brilliant. Oh, and you sunk down the bed to make it more of a sitting area. Who gives you flu? Who gives you the flu? Nahaten proof. I get it. I get it. Okay. Well, you know, it's a lifeline for some people though, Corundum. I don't like it either. My mom's the Twitter person, but the thing is, if she didn't have Twitter, I think she'd go nuts. She's got such a need to constantly express herself verbally, and I think ever since she's been retired, I think it's really been the only thing that gets her through. You know? Oh, wow. She looks great with the white tree in front of it. Oh, that's too bad. Well, believe me, I was seriously picked on for a long time by my family about it. But eventually they stopped. I was checking to see if there was anything on the mountain. There isn't. This guy is such a lazy butt. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That probably looks gorgeous at night. You're right, too. The little purple lights. Oh, my goodness. Summer's Day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Oh, my goodness. You guys are so kind. Thank you, Summer's Day. I feel so spoiled. Esmeralda's out here making pots and sculptures. My mom doesn't play any games anymore, but she gets it that I do. My dad hates the internet. Hates. So what's funny is my mom made him get a NanoPets account, or whatever those stuffed animals accounts were, so that he could constantly play gambling games, not real gambling, but you know, NanoPet type gambling, because he likes to gamble games. And then she would send herself furnishings from my dad's account, because he would earn them with all the points he got for gaming. And then she was so obsessed with her NanoPets that she wanted to have every house decorated to the hilt. So she sent herself furnishings. I guess it runs in the family now that I think about it. Look at this little subtle stuff with the flowers just poked in amongst things. Like, it's so subtle but beautiful. Really good job. Good morning, Tatanko X. I'm just going to call you Tatanko, though. And there we go. Beautiful view from above. Did you buy this from the Crown store, or did you just take it from another house? Because I'm super jealous that you have willow trees, because they're like my favorite. And they make me sad we can't have them. They could be home bales. You guys are awesome. All right. Alinor crest. ESO for life. Everflow Ewer Inn. I wonder if they have an ever-flowing ewer there. Again, sorry I'm not totally with it yet. I need to finish my coffee. And then I may make some sense. Maybe. No promises. Yeah, I have been known to plunder old houses for stuff. I try not to, but there's 2 houses I take from without any shame. ESO for life is you? Oh, is it? Well, feel free to fill us in. And anybody watching later will even see what you type, so don't feel bad. You can share it with us all. So we've got a bank in here, first of all, and secondly, you've done a ton of dungeons. I've done maybe 5 or 6. And then we have a little spot for the bankers to sit and fill out like papers. A little spot here. I am a potato for a reason. It's because I don't do things because I'm bad at it. Oh, that's a nice extra level there with the carpet on it. That's smart. As I always say, I like levels to things. For bards, you're a bard. A self-proclaimed bard. You may be the first one in ESO. And you've got a kitchen with stuff in the cubbies. Pleasing. Organized, too. Ah! Look at your meat, smoked meats. I hope they're smoked, otherwise they went bad. Okay. Beautifully stacked. Look at the hard work stacking everything just so. Little details. Very careful. I could just imagine everybody getting together and RPing in here. And then you've got Nocturnal with her plants. Actually, that music box works really well for Nocturnal. I'm glad you figured out EHT. This is pleasing to me. Oh, wow. Okay. You made one of those lily pad beds that my sister used to have one of. It's awesome. This is really funny. I like that. It gives me memories of my sister's beds. She used to just be sunken in this thing and just completely disappear. It was funny. Nice privacy ivy too. And then we're up here. Oh, okay. I see what's going on in here now. All right. This is pretty obviously a place to give speeches. That's it, right? It's a speech section. Yes, Dunmer and their mushrooms. I know, they're naughty. But like I said, it's clearly for speeches. I mean, a little bit of skooma up here. Little bit of skooma in your life. Erp. Erp. Nothing wrong with a little ERP. Never done it, but nothing wrong with it. I've been too sick. You know, somebody asked me about that, and I have been too sick to be really, really lusty. I've just not felt good for a really long time, and so it's hard for me to even think about wanting to go out of my way to ERP. Aw, what are you studying? Oh, gorgeous. So pretty. I love the hanging lights. This is a thing that I have that I really enjoy. These hanging lights from trees. It's something I do in some of my homes as well. Oh, okay. But what are you studying though? I still want to know. Welding. I know a welder. He's like almost 90 years old and he still welds. And he's fantastic at it. Really amazing guy. That is no joke of a career, too. Oh, you have another one. Another speech platform, right? Ah, strip joint. And a little jacuzzi area, too. Is this the ewer? The Everflow Ewer right here? Because this looks like it could be. Yes. People forget that there is a great need for those traditional things. Those traditional, what's the word? Craftsmanship. Seriously. People forget that that's an important skill. Ah, okay. Well, that looks like it. That looks like an Everflow Ewer to me. I mean, that works, you know? Excellent job. Yeah, like, there's trades like, I had a kid kids who went to school with me in high school who had an alternate track. They went to trade school during the day. They took classes with us, and then they went to a trade school to learn airplane mechanics because we lived on Long Island where there's Grumman, which is a major they make airplanes for the government. So they would train kids at Grumman how to be an airplane mechanic. And these kids they were kids then, but they became very highly paid mechanics. So trades are, Lucky Cat, Faywin, are things that I tend to think of are taught at trade schools or in some cases, I guess what's called a vocational school. They're not taught in high school. People don't teach you how to weld in high school. Well, they might if you have a good shop class, really advanced, but I don't think so. I mean, this stuff is pretty advanced. So I always respected that what's the word? That path. I don't even know what a magnet school is, honestly. Elosa, oh god. I hate that I can't pronounce her name. Elo Sincere? Thank you for the follow. Hopefully I said that right. This is a Lucky Cat, 232 items, just over half full, so we will do it. We got, if it's not done yet, you can always invite me back, Feywind, and I'd be happy to view it again. Okay. My high school had several different tracks. Like, you could get a normal degree. You could get you could go to trade school and you would also get a normal degree. They had the Regents degree, which is like a higher level degree for people who want college credit. Ah, okay. And this is beautiful, by the way. I like the use of the butterflies. Anything that gives movement really helps. No effects in here. My husband's brother went to school he went to a trade school to learn how to do like musical instrument repair, and now that's what he does. Like, he repairs musical instruments for a living. And a lot of people did not consider those paths back when we were in high school, and they just thought it was college or nothing. There's other paths that you can take. And I think people don't really recognize that when they're younger, that you don't have to be one or the other. There's other paths. Like, I had friends who went to school to be firemen, like school for firemen, you know? I'm not really sure how that got them. I probably got them ahead, you would think. Right. There's nothing, yeah, exactly. I think if I had to do it all over again, I might consider that as well, because I don't think college and law school really kind of ended up making my life miserable, not happy. All these books. Library. Bedroom/sitting room? Hey, Feywind! What is patootie? wrong word, Mr. Well. Mr. Cromwell. Oh, Lord. Look at those walls, though. Not enough people put stuff on walls. I've been saying this. I forget it all the time. I really do. So, Faywin, since you're here, I would tell... Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize that you could do that. Norayami. What I would suggest, if you feel like it, you don't have to. You can ignore me completely. But you can build off to the side so cool. Ah! Over to, you see where that dead house is? You can actually build all the way over to that dead house. It's like amazing how far you can build. Let me show you something. If you're interested. Some people don't like building far away. It's not for everybody. I understand that. I personally, yeah, let me show you. I looked at a lucky cat yesterday. Yes, I'm very fancy. All right, Stormy's got, I think it was Stormy, who builds up and down. But then there's also Ladybug, who does an amazing, I'll show you the two that I'm thinking of so that you know. People don't realize you can build that far out. It doesn't matter. Just give it a shot. See what you can do. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. I'll be willing to help you. You'll get some ideas from this. You'll see what they did. It's really just taking structural items and popping them in. All right. So this is, I think, what I was thinking of. Here's Stormy 9, okay? We've got one build goes up. Here you are. This is what she's done here. She's just basically added all of this, here linking around. And then there is another build down there. See? Ah, I fell. Okay. Where are the stairs? I forget where the stairs are. There they are. And then she built all here. This is a second floor down from there. So it's gorgeous, and it's tons of space. You see how much space this is? It's really amazing. You can even, you're not even going out of bounds on this one. That's the best part. Where is Ladybug? No Ladybug. We're gonna go to Ladybug's Lucky Cat because I want to show you their. I think this was my favorite one at the time. I can't remember who did the one that linked all the way over to the dead house. Does anyone remember who built that far out that they went all the way over to the dead house? I can't remember who it was. But Ladybug did, if it's who I'm thinking of, Ladybug did this great patio. You really do have a lot of room. You have a ton of room in there. I think it was Ladybug. I hope I'm right. Yeah, Ladybug did this. See this little entry right next to the fountain? She built out over here, because you can. This is one layer. And then you can build up, connect to the real patio, and then go out here. But I seriously cannot remember who it was who built. I really want to find it. Who was it? It was Lucky Cat. I'll probably never remember. Never remember. we're gonna check Mouse real quick, and if it's not them, we will move on. But it annoys me that I can't remember. But Lucky Cat, I mean, when I get the ability to buy houses with gold, Lucky Cat's on my list. Totally getting Lucky Cat. They really seem to have learned with the lack of invisible walls, or at least pushing out the invisible walls pretty far is very appreciated. I guess not. I guess it wasn't Mouse. That makes me sad. Oh, it was Mouse. Sweet! Alright, Mouse built up, but then check this out. Check out where we are. See the burnt out house? We are literally right next to it. So this is the house I was thinking of showing you guys. You can't get on there because of the invisible walls, but you can go right up next to it. Isn't that crazy? Let me put a thing next to it. Thank you, Eben Mouse. I thought it was you, and I'm glad that I now know it. So, just for your information, you can build out pretty darn far. And up and down and all around. So, just so you know, it's perfectly understandable if you didn't know. Some people just push the boundaries all the time, and it's great. Yeah, it looks great. It really does. I'm very, very impressed with it. Alright, we just did an ESO for light. We did a Feywind. Let's do... Oh boy. Oh, I'm not trying to pick on you, though. I hope I hope that's clear. That I'm not trying to pick on you. I liked your house. I just wanted to give you an idea of what else you can do with it if you wanted to. Because a lot of people don't know this stuff, you know? But I do want you to know that I'm not trying to pick on you at all. It's all just... Okay, see you later, Warzone. Let me give you a shout out. If that's... I didn't know you were a... I didn't know you were a streamer. Off you go. Have fun. I sees you later. And then we'll switch filters. I don't have a new one for you. You're gonna have to live with the non-new. But you can have... Oh, congratulations. All right. Let's see. I'll give you the unicorn thing again because I have to use the restroom. Actually, we'll skip this one. We'll go to... Cat. I'll be a cat. How's that? I'll be a cat. Creepy, huh? There, a new one for you. All right. Let's go to... let's do Callenhold Strident Springs, and then I'll be right back. Yeah, it is creepy. I am here. Okay. I don't normally like Strident Springs as a base thing, not as a. I have what what's the word? Complaints about summer market, about people's homes in general, once they've decorated it, but the interior of the house is not to my liking. So let us see how they've improved it, because clearly they have. They created a little shopping slash food area over here. Wow, it actually does look like Raven's cat there. It's kind of creepy, let's be honest. It's not the best filter. It doesn't really show my mouth very well, but she wanted something different, so I figured I'd do something different. Whose ool is like that? So we've got Numisma serving us noms. I always forget there's a watchtower in here. Nothing up here. Then we've got... Who is selling all these nifty Argonian items? Oh, it must be you, Mr. Sench. Selling both Elsewhere items and Argonian items? Or is the Argonian missing? Tithis is selling dark elf items and regular items. Somebody's a fruit seller. It's just it's like a Bandari meat. Treasures. Somebody bringing in some stuff to it. Oh, they're expanding. 590 out of 600. So people are setting up over here, I'm thinking. And here's a little vacation-y spot to rest while you're in between customers, I guess. Or just lay out. Let's see what's around back. Oh, closed off back. That's smart. That's true. So the interior, like I said, I'm not a fan of these 4 posts. They bug me. We've got a light kitchen in here. I wonder if, and then we, of course, have laundry. I'm assuming this is, well, they have a bank up here. I'm assuming this is where the sellers sleep when they're in town, you know? That would make some sense. Fun. Good job, Callenhold. All right. Jemima did, not our Jemima, but a different Jemima, did a Hundings. And Jemima has done now 2 builds that blew our minds. One was that sawmill. There was another one, I forget what it was, but both of them were amazing. So let's see what we have. She's got a lot to live up to now. Lots of pressure on her. We'll see how she does with Hundings. I have a feeling it'll be another transformation. A spaceship? Oh yeah, she did do a spaceship, didn't she? What have we here? Well, so far, we have a transformation again. Oh, her sawmill was just insane. Why am I suddenly selling things? I wasn't selling things before. This looks like a mine almost. I'm a talking Khajiit at the moment. It will change in time. Huh. What on earth? How are we? Wow. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's insane. I honestly, for the first second I saw it, I honestly thought it was part of the game. I seriously did. I looked down and I thought, oh, that's just another one of the boats that are out here, right? But no, it's just a spectacular ship that looks real. Oh yeah, Andrigos, you're right. Now I should pull some gems out of my pocket, right? Here you go. Really incredible. Obviously, we've got a dock here. And then, what is this made out of? It's just cabinets? Shift I. Breton counter, long cabinet. And what are these? They're just long cabinets. Wow. Made the whole thing out of cabinets. Look at how real this looks with the grating. What are those birds? I don't know why, but Nocturnal's down there. It'd probably look different if I looked at it from the side. This is truly amazing. Yeah, right? One-eyed Willie. Yeah, I bet One-eyed Willie. It is cool. It is super amazing. I wonder how long it took them to build it. Just so beautiful. Alright, I need to go down into the ship. Because yes, we can. Poof! This is just the first level. We got a horsey, we've got treasure, we've got some beds for the crew, a chicken, storage, and then I think there may be another level, maybe, maybe not. No, no. Understandably, there is not, because that would be insane. It's just gorgeous. Oh, and these are all chairs as the railing. Unbelievable. I gotta see why it has those things in the front. Oh, I guess it's just the woman on the prow of the boat is... Oh my gosh, there's another ship over here. Right? I think that a lot of times too. Is that a submarine ship or a little... I can't get too close to it or I'll get eated. Yeah, I'm getting eated. Running away, running away. I think it's a little sub or something. Beautiful. What a phenomenal job, Jemima. I'm super impressed. This is a feat. Oh. Huh. What's down here? It looks like there's some... Oh, no, it's just blocked off with a hole. Nicely done. Nicely done. Really, really, really impressive. Good job. All right. More gaming. Moonlit Cafe, Hall of the Lunar Champion. Okay, okay, let's go. Let's change to... We'll do Sakura. There, you get a person again. I'll change it in a little while and we'll go less people-y. But it's nice to get a people every so often. This is very green. Nice way of hiding the big ball, disco ball in the middle is to cover it with trees. No effects, 202 items, so we're just about half. So I think, I have a feeling it's just this one room, which is fine because it does look like a Moonlit Cafe, doesn't it? Are you serving us, Griffin? I think the Griffin is serving us. I have a feeling this will all be under construction. Or close off. Yeah, we'll come back here if you want us to, but it seems like it's under construction. My.neu Sanderson House, Captain Margot's. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Come on, load your boat. Oh, wow. Look at how cozy it is. And they added a second floor. That's not easy to do in this is such a small space. It's really impressive. It's like almost a witch's hut? All right. What is that? Is that a floor lamp? I'm confused. I do think it's a witch's hut of types. Oh, you need no space there. You have an effect here, which is the bubbling. So just exclamation point potato, no space. Maybe, but look at the candles. Upside down candles. Isn't that odd? It's interesting, don't get me wrong. I'm fascinated by it. I just don't know what those are. There you go. Look, there's a me! All by itself. Hi, blacksmith. I wonder what the display sign says underneath the broom. Hi, Garish. It is cozy and there's a lot going on in here. It's just so much to look at. And for such a small space, there's a ton of things to look at. Shelving and lighting is unique and furnishings are unique and tons and tons of, what's the word I'm looking for? Clutter. Words are hard. Second floor. Unbelievable. Can we open this door or no? Oh, that just makes it look like it's going up. Are we meant to go? Oh, it's a bed. There's a bed up there. I guess we're just supposed to see it from down here. Is look up and you see the loft, right? Yeah, apparently. There's some chains hanging. You gotta wonder what this person's hobbies are like. Sanderson House. Were the Sanderson sisters the ones from Hocus Pocus? Because I don't recall. I honestly, that movie was like not my generation, so I never actually watched it. So then there you go. That's probably something to do with the Sanderson sisters that I don't know. And probably the broom hung up is the same thing. I apologize for not knowing that off the top of my head. I did catch on eventually, though. Nicely done. All right. We've got Domus, Sinabar, dark and stormy night. Sinabar. Well, yeah, I didn't realize. I've never seen the movie, so I'm a little bit sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't get it. It's always a bummer when the person touring your home did not get the reference. Whoa! What on... Oh, what a nifty tricks, Shutterbug! Doesn't it look like the spider is enormous? Hello. The spider looks like it's the size of the whole house, right? Watch this. That's all it is. What a cool, cool trick. That was awesome. That's a genius move. That is genius. Well done. Excellent job. I hope Shutter watches this because I'm super impressed with that. Worth the price of admission, right? Lots of Spideys, though. Well, yeah, but... Whoa, where are you going, bro? I know spiders are scary, and I don't like focusing on them too much, but that trick was so good. These wiggly broccolis are growing over everything. Grasping grave. You know, it's rare when I see somebody come up with a new idea for Halloween houses. And this was a completely new idea. I've never seen anything like it. It was genius. Well done. Really. Shutterbug, that was cool. I am super impressed with that. Ooh, nice and blue. Wiggly broccoli. I did not come up with that. Father Delve did, but that is its new name. It is the wiggly broccoli. Gotta give credit where credit's due, right? Don't like to pretend like it's my idea. I like how the blue makes the painting look 3D. Wow, this is really a nice blue room. I gotta break your orb. Ah, there's a paint can in there! Ugh, go away. What? I never noticed that angle. Did you put something else in there? No, that's just the hand. Why does it look so different? Did you stack multiples? Is that what you did? Are there more than one jar there? Because that's unique too. I'll bet you any amount of money the light bleeds to the ceiling, through the ceiling. And that's probably why you had to close it off. Beautiful. This was great. No? Okay. It just looks different. Excellent job. Lots of fun. Good scare. Worth the price of admission. Excellent job. And I like how you made it really like nighttime-y by covering a lot of stuff up. Hello, Meldrin. Alright, we do one more antiquarian. Thanks for the follow, Jefferel. Very, very, very appreciated. Alright, and then we'll head over to other side. Yeah, very fun house. Alright, let's go to, we'll go to the bottom one, whatever the one is. Sathrina's Antiquarian. And then we'll go over to EU. Super cool. Honestly, genius, unique, new. Might want to steal that idea. Just not with a spider, though, because spiders scare my friends. Really clever trick, though. It reminds me of, who is that doofy, horrible guy? The mage for Velen, St. Velen and St. Dellen. One of his quests has a trick like that in it. This is about half full. Let's take a peek. Oh, they closed this off. No, it's true. It's true. One effect, and I'm guessing it's that window. Yes. Look at how nice that looks. Ah, somebody did what I thought I should do, which is they've made those rollers. You see those roller holders? They made them into window frames. Don't they look perfect as window frames? Absolutely perfect. I think they're genius like that. Where's the crown of Phrasticus? Oh, it's a book. Oh, just a bad hit box. Yes, exactly. That's exactly the one I was thinking of. That's what I got them too. I got a whole bunch as well for the same reason. I thought the frames would be perfect for that. This looks a little bit under construction. That looks like her office. Look at the thief hanging out up here. Oh, cool. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Picture frames. Yeah, I can see it for the big paintings. So, cool trick. Invite me back. I like the windows. Invite me back if you... Oh, look at how nice that looks from the outside, too. Doesn't that look good? Excellent job. With the window boxes, it's even nicer, honestly. I love it. I love it a lot. All right, let's go over to EU. Love it, I love it, I love it a lot. Meow. Come on. Come on. Don't forget there's a free ESO trial going on right now. It's not super obvious how to get to it, but I can show you if you're interested. While the ESO Plus is going on, free trial is going on, you can put stuff in a craft bag that will remain there. After you the trial ends, it's just anything you take out will then stay out. You can also fill up your house twice as full. You just can't remove anything when ESO Plus goes away. Hey, Nova. Yeah, seriously, do that. Take advantage of it while it's going on. Dye all your clothes. Go to Gold Coast and make sure you get your Blade of Woe by doing the quest there in Gold Coast. You have to kill an innocent and then they'll come and find you. On EU. I haven't been over there yet, 6. I guess not. I probably did not. I don't usually log in there except when I'm on stream. Should I not read it on stream? Yeah, exactly. You'll get pets. I think Rothgar, you'll get an Earthtear. There's some hats for the newer DLCs. The Werewolf Hunter hat, I think, is one of the newest. Wash your damn hands! I got it on this character. Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Thank you! I will... Wow! Awesome! Thank you! Much appreciated. We will definitely give that away. Thank you, Six. That was sweet of you. What is wrong with me? Why can't I... Unexpected. Thank you. Unexpected. Generosity is unexpected. Alright, we have not done Stillwaters, so we'll do Aegon 65, Gandalf's Winter Home. Now, I believe this is the same fellow who did Aegon's Tower, or Gandalf's Tower, which we looked at yesterday. So if it is the same person, I'm curious to see what they did here. Also, for those of you who don't know, let me show you real quick. You go into the Crown Store, right? You go over to ESO Plus. It's not obvious. Then you click ESO Plus Deals, and there should be one here for people who are not ESO members to buy it. I forgot to get that on my character. So there you go. So that's how you would do it. It's in membership. Okay, apologies. It's not obvious to me. Poor cow dogs. So nothing in here. Lislocks. Wait, I wrote down that I needed to see somebody's house and then I forgot. Oh, wow. How Halloween-y. There's 3 people in here, by the way. Is this a graveyard? Oh, cool. Look at the spider webs. Well done. Ah, spiders. Wow. Spooky. There's something in there. Ookie. The Addams family. There's like a little cinch running along back there. Oh, I like this overhang with the little touch of the snow on top. Lady Galadriel, Aegon is in here, and now me. Oh, look at that. Nicely done with the effects. Oh, always, Leslax. Every day, hit ! potato, PCNA, PCEU. It gives away the money. Look at the effects here. Nicely done. Another person using those as windows. Everybody looked at it and saw the same thing as me, I guess. This is completely handmade. There is nothing here. Oh, me housing contest? No, but allow me to share, again, all the ongoing contests. What's today? Today's the 15th. So there are multiple contests going on. There you go. That's them all. Beautiful. Look at the clean lines. That's right. They did. That was a weird scenario, though. I don't think that's going to happen again. That was just because they changed ownership, so to speak. New GM. But I don't think they're going to make that do that to people again. Look at that. Like, oh, this is so beautiful. You are a library. I don't know what that means. Oh, a little fishing dock. An ice fishing dock. Let's see if there's anything in the cave. What a cozy little awesome house. Handmade, beautifully done. Well, there's something in here. Get your sky shard. And all the crystals placed underneath look really good. They look like frozen crystals, don't they? Well, I'm feeling personally attacked, I think. Bambino, 1 level. Flaming Aches. Oh God, it's back. The bird is eating my house. Again, you'll hear it. It's been a while since it did that. Oh, nice. 2nd floor. Good job in a small apartment. Yes, there is. We've got one effect, which is apparently a portal. Don't forget, you can resize the portal like that. That looks really good. They did they covered the walls. 63 out of 100. There is a woodpecker that is eating my house right now. It's just not, it's not audible to you guys, but it will be soon because it usually gets louder. Beautiful. I love the 2nd floor, and it's a great use of space. Look at all of these antiquarians. Lavathi! We'll go to your snowmelt. Heartmelt? Me too. The unexpected is always cool. Pretty. It's a little scene. Heartmelt. A love story between 2 griffins. Aww. Nicely done, too. Doesn't even use the whole thing. 30 items, guys. 30 items she did this with. Wonder why there's a timer between them. What is the significance of the sand timer thingy? Jemima, that is exactly what it is. It is indeed a vignette. Okay. The Imperfect will do their black vine. It is so pretty. Oh, maybe. That could be it. Built up! Yay! Blackvine Villa, when people build up, makes me happy. Which is ironic because, or coincidental, one of those two, because I didn't actually build up in mine. Ooh, ooh. That's just wrong. Look at how stunning this is. I love this view. This view makes me so happy. Ugh. This is super romantic, I'll be honest. There are effects. I'm guessing this is one of them. Yeah. Some people just love the fairy dust in everything, which I can't blame them for. This is another build-up on this side, obviously. This house does not normally go up. And we have, ooh, a nice kitchen with stuff in the cubbies even. Stacked plates, which pleases me greatly. Shelving, which uses that vertical space we were just talking about and how much I love the vertical space. And we've got plants and a tub. Rub-a-tub-tub. I know! I don't understand why they don't utilize that more. You would think that they would, right? It's very strange. And then we've got, I forget which god this is. We've got these two gaming. Alright, so we've got 6 effects. Are they all fairy dust, or is there something else in here? Magica. Window, divine stendar. Where's the windows? Am I stupid? They must be outside. Where's the stendar windows? No stendar. Oh, look at the ghost. You know why he's a ghost, right? He fell down. I'm a terrible person. No stendar. But we do have a pathing guy. Thanks so much for the follow, Bony Nightmare. Bony Nightmare. Okay. We can do a Moonsugar. We have not done one. I don't know if anyone of you can translate this, but Siedlung? I don't know what Siedlung means. Alright, don't forget, exclamation point potato, PCNA, PCEU, I'll give away 50,000 gold. And tomorrow, in honor of 6 Alaric, we'll give away even more. I just hadn't planned for it today, so I need to think about how I want to give that away in the order. So we've got pathing, 690 out of 700 items. I think it's going to be a foresty. Oh, we have a farm over here too. That's good. Yeah, we'll figure out how to do that. If we should give it away in 350s, or if we should give it away as 150, or if we should give it away as 100. We'll figure that out. It's actually really appreciated on EU because all the money on EU is eventually going to run out. I'm still working on the million that I switched with Ula for NA. But I'm not making any money over here. Look at this cozy little spot. I need to like start selling stuff over here, but your economy is so different. It's just frustrating to catch on to it. It's hard to know more than one economy. Look at this. It's so cozy because you know what makes things cozy? Carpets, fire, flames. Okay, in the future though, thank you. But whenever you're ready, we can do more than that. We'll figure out some exchange rate so that you get your money's worth. I'm not worried about me getting my money's worth. I'm more worried about you. And we got some cages and a horsey running free. cages. But for now, I'm okay. I'm okay right now. Thank you, though. And is this a ruin? Oh, you're right, Jemima. Absolutely. Folks, feel free to add to the things that I suggest. I'm not the be-all, end-all. So when you come up with, when you have an idea or suggestion, you know, feel free to offer that up too. All right, I'm gonna pull it for this one. So let me get to giveaway, and we're gonna pick a winner. And the winner is Nova. Nova, you want that on NA, right? Congratulations. That's a first-time win for you. Always nice when somebody new wins. Actually, most people are new. Look at the moon vines. Beautifully done. Congrats. Okay, you got it. When I get back on NA, I'll shoot it right over to you. I try really hard not to forget to do that. Look at this sinking down. Midnight has really gone with the ruin-y feel. Like a ruined temple, but with Khajiit camping out here doing... I'm not sure. Are they an archaeological group, you think? I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out who the people are who are visiting, like Birodar and everything. It does make the place feel full. I just wanted to pop back here and see if anything was back here. So, my brain, such that it is telling me that this is an old temple space, and that people here are explorers and researchers and magic people and all the ones who want to go and check it out. It's sort of like the Falinesti sites. That's what I'm getting out of it. Because this doesn't look like a bunch of shops. This looks like people, like, you know what I mean? Just all eating dinner together and whatnot. It's just what I think. I could be completely wrong. If I'm wrong, Midnight, feel free to tell me. It just seems like that's what it is to me. All right, we'll do one more antiquarian, because we have 10 times the antiquarians. Senix. And again, if it's less than half full, we'll come back. Oh, I love those, and I love cold harbors. I love expecting something different, you know? There's gonna be something different. Cold harbors too. Some amazing stuff has been done with sandboxes. Sandboxes are great. 448. Hallmarsh Gallery. It really does. It's a great place to build entirely new stuff. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So tomorrow, my poor little, oh, look at this. That is a really creepy yet awesome aquarium. Also, the magic arising makes great bubbles without clipping. And magical squiggles in there too. That's awesome. So my cat, Cherry, as you probably all know by now, has ringworm. Well, we finally got through to the doctor and worked out all the details. And starting tomorrow, oh, this poor cat. She is going, look at the skelly. She is going to be dipped in a sulfur bath, which does smell like rotten eggs. And then it has to dry on her. And then they put like a cone on her. And then and she has to do that for 9 different times. Wednesdays and Fridays. And it's got to dry on her, and she'll come home smelling like sulfur. And she's got to have a cone. The cone of shame. Isn't that awful? Well, it's highly contagious, and her ears look like they lost their hair, and they look like there's scale on them. Like the top of her ears have scaling. Yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing. They gave us the choice. There is a new. Oh, when we adopted her from a shelter, I'm certain she got it from the shelter. I mean, that's all shelter cats do is pass things around to each other. This poor guy. You know. So, but the thing is that she's contagious right now, so we have to do it. And secondly, we did talk it over with the doctor, and the doctor's like, yeah, there's this new shampoo that is not stinky. Supposedly does the same things, but it hasn't been studied enough yet. And there's no actual proof that it's exactly the same, you know, as the gold, quote unquote, gold standard of using the sulfur bath. So I thought, do I want to put her through it twice? Because if I do it with the non-stinky and it didn't work, this is fun, by the way, Cynics. I really don't want to put her through that twice, if that makes any sense. And we'll get our Gandalf real quick. Yeah, when we got her from the shelter, she also has herpes in her eye. So that's great. Also probably from the shelter. But it's okay. We're going to take care of her. We'll get her all better. It's just that she's got to get dipped. Luckily, the two of them hate each other, so it's not like they're spreading it to each other because they're not spending any time together. So there's that. Good morning, Purple Pixie. Oh, less than 200, less than half. So we'll sign in and then we'll go to the next one. Kapliskin, Moonlit Hall. So yeah, she's gonna be miserable. She's got the softest, silkiest fur too. They do. They hate each other. They were chasing each other this morning. Well, actually, she was chasing him. He's old, and she's young and rambunctious and mischievous and wants to play with him, and he just wants to sleep. I had to put her in a room and close the door so he could... I know. I had to close the door. Oh, wow. They went all elsewhere with this one. So that he could get some rest, because she was just unstoppable. She was wound up. She was doing zoomies. I know. Oh, wait. Let me turn that off, because that is not currently going on. Sorry about that. Ooh, yeah. Apologies. Sorry, Purple. I already called it. Apologies. So, what have they done? They brought the car inside? And then they've got a stove. Oh, I can't... Wait. Oh, I'm sorry, Purple. Those are sugar... tops of the sugar bowls. This is very interesting. And that must be a sink. Sorry, Andrea. Guys, I'm so sorry. It's actually over. I pulled it. But I will pull it again tomorrow. So come back tomorrow and enter again tomorrow. And I will happily give away some more. I feel so bad. No effects in here, by the way. But it is quite full. What's going on up here? Okay, bedroom's up here. No, it's my bad. The announcement went off. I forgot to turn the announcement off, and I apologize. So it's like a study. The first floor wasn't a study, though. What was the first floor more of? Sales? Kitchen. Kitchen, throne room. Is this the other side of the bedrooms? No. This is like a meeting room. But it also has a bed in it and skooma. That's true. But I want you guys to be able to build. And let's be honest, building is expensive. So if I can help out, I want to. Come back tomorrow, you'll get another shot. Some crafting. And then, what's up here? Is this another throne section? Yeah. Look at all these tents. So much makes me want to build up here. This is my favorite part of this house. Oh yes. Very often they do, yes. Especially if you're using expensive items. Like luxe items or something. Pricey luxe items. Alright, so I'm gonna call it, I'm a little beat. Let me entertain you. I know. Let me move you to, for the lurkers, I'll move you over to, oh, well, the only one doing it is Madigan. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow, though. Okay, thank you. I am. I'm going to go right to bed and get some rest because I didn't sleep well last night. But I'll pop you over to Madigan first because Inklings is on, but they're not playing ESO. Madigan's great because they're very like good for kids. They're family rated. Thanks, you too. Happy building. Thanks. See you again tomorrow.